This video is on the alternate exercises for Chapter 24, which is on capital budgeting and investment analysis. The first one I'm reviewing is exercise 24.5, and we will compute the accounting rate of return and decide which of these two projects is the better investment. This company has two alternatives. The first one, project one, cost $130,000. Project two cost $100,000. Zero salvage for project one and $10,000 salvage value at the end for the machinery for project two. And the annual income for project one is $15,600, and the annual income for project two is $12,100. The accounting rate of return is computed as the annual income divided by the average investment. The average investment is the initial cost plus salvage divided by 2. So we're just going to take an average there. The annual income for project one is $15,600. The average investment is their cost plus salvage, which is 0, divided by 2. That comes to $65,000. $15,600 divided by $65,000 is 24%, so that looks pretty good. Project two, the annual income is $12,100. Their average investment is the $100,000 plus the $10,000 salvage divided by 2. $12,100 divided by $55,000, that is 22. So of these two, the best one would be project one, although they're both pretty good investments. The alternate for exercise 24.6 will have us compute the annual net cash flow to start with. Annual net cash flow will be our income plus depreciation. $22,000 income plus 38 gives us our annual net cash flow of $60,000. Now we can compute the payback period. The payback period is computed as the initial investment. This is $380,000 divided by the annual net cash flow of 60. So the payback period for this investment is 6.33 years. For part C, you will compute the accounting rate of return. This is similar to the one we just went over. The annual income, $22,000 divided by the average investment, which is the cost of the equipment plus salvage, and this one says there's no salvage, divided by 2. $22,000 divided by 190 is an accounting rate of return of 11.58%. Now we are looking at an alternate for exercise 24.7, where we are computing the net present value. We're starting off with listing our net cash flows for each year, which are listed up here, times the present value factor. So to get the net present value, we have to look at the tables. This is table B1 in your appendix. There will be a link to this in your homework. And for each of these periods, we want to pick up at 12%, because it says they require a 12% return. This is just a small snapshot of the 12% column from table B1. Each of these numbers we want to put over here for the present value factor. Multiply, and then we'll add them together. 294, and then we subtract the cost of the initial investment of $250. And then as long as this number is a positive number, then we should accept. This means that they discounted this at 12%, and they ended up with a positive number, so that means that they're earning more than 12%. This concludes the video for your Chapter 24 alternate exercises.